Well, good morning. How is everybody today? Well, we just got up, fixing to get ready and pack up and get everything ready to take off and go again. And looks like it's a pretty day outside. I done went down, took a shower. It's not it ought to be. It's not it ought to be. And today the weather should be good. And you can see right here, my lovely bride is right here under the cover. Say good morning to everybody.
No.
Look, say good morning to everybody. At least wave at them, let them know you're up. She's not an early riser. She don't like to get up early in the mornings, but that's okay. We'll let her have some rest. She's on vacation.
Rolling down the road, got my sights set high. From Tennessee skies to the mountains wide, in my road trek Zion, chasing the sun. Woodall's RV in USA, living the dream, enjoying the day.
Come and go early.
There ain't nobody here, so.
That's what all this is hiking trails anyhow. Mount Rushmore, a massive sculpture of 4 U.S. presidents, was conceived to attract tourism to South Dakota and commemorate key figures in American history. Sculptor Gazan Bulgram and his son Lincoln chose George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln to represent the nation's birth, growth, development, and preservation, respectively. The project, which began in 1927, involved blasting and carving the granite face of the mountain using a dynamite and other tools. The monument also has a complex history tied to the Black Hills region, which is considered sacred land by the Lakota Sioux Indians. Whew. This is a push up through here.
It's a walk.
A walk and a half. And guess where we're at this morning?
Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And y'all are here. We're going to take a little run up through here. Trail of flags, all states.
Alabama, Alaska, and America, Samoa. Arizona, Arkansas, and California. Delaware, Connecticut, Colorado. District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia. Guam, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Northern Maryland states, Islands, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas.
In our home state of Tennessee, established 1796. And all my life, since I was a young boy, seeing pictures don't do it justice. Being here in person means more than you could ever know. Our great United States of America, with some of our presidents that were the ones that paved the way. The National Park Service greatly acknowledges the generous contributions of the following for their support of the NPS missions in conserving unimpaired Mount Rushmore National Memorial for the enjoyment of present and future generations. Well, and yes, I stand in awe as I walked through the Avenue of Flags. And yes, it was worth every step to get here. The Avenue of Flags at Mount Rushmore was established as part of the celebration of the United States bicentennial in 1976. The flags represent the 50 states, 1 district, 3 territories, and 2 commonwealths. The flags are arranged in alphabetical order. The names of each state, district, commonwealth, and territory are listed on the pillars directly below each flag. This arrangement serves as a reminder of the nation's diversity and unity.
He said, I want to go.
How are you? Huh? How are you? You don't get to go up there. No,
Found
you
a
won't
grill down there that dogs are allowed on.
to walk back through.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they kind of make you go.
Makes it difficult when you're traveling with you.
Oh yeah,
With your friend.
good companions. You have a wonderful day. Well, we got out, went up, got to go up and see Mount Rushmore, and it was really worth seeing. The beautiful, those guys spent a lot of time up there on that mountainside working, and it took some dedication to do all that, you know. And a lot of movies has been shot up there too. Melissa was telling me about some that have been shot up there. And we did find out though, once you get up, before you go through the walk of flags, if you've got animals like dogs and you have to leave them outside, you can't walk up through the walk of flags and up to Mount Rushmore there. But we run into a guy that said that he could actually take and walk down a path, walking trail that you could walk down with animals. So that's pretty good, but we just wanted to let everybody know.
Well, we're headed on our way to Crazy Horse and then on to Cody, Wyoming, right before we get into Yellowstone. And I was told if you plan on going to Crazy Horse, plan on staying for about 2 hours. If you just want to see the major sites, you should be able to get it done fairly quickly. But if you soak in all the history, you could be here for a lot longer.
Since the beginning, Crazy Horse Memorial has been funded entirely by admissions and donations from people just like you. In the spirit of Crazy Horse, we have chosen to remain independent, accepting no taxpayer funds or federal, state, or municipal support. The Hall of Heroes display names of generous donors on slabs of the granite from mountain carving. The individuals have become passionate about the mission of Crazy Horse Memorial Foundation and have given $1 million or more. As you tour the complex and gaze at the mountain in progress, please share in our feeling of gratitude for these individuals as well as numerous others who have given in some way to Crazy Horse Memorial. And being part of a construction crew family, you can see what they drilled with when they first started, a drilling rig to shoot and blast part of the mountainside away. This memorial is placed in tribute to the innocent victims and the heroic first responders of the tragic events of 9/11 and 2001. We honor the lives lost in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania on that solemn day. While the events of 9/11 remind us of life's frailty, they also show the indomitable spirit of America in responding to tragedy and courage and sacrifice. May we never forget what happened on that faithful day, and may we always stand ready to come to the aid of those in need, and may we always strive for peace and harmony among races and embrace the richness of life provided by the world's diversities of cultures and traditions.
Although the two bronze horses next to the parking lot at Crazy Horse Memorial are not specifically tied to Crazy Horse himself, they are titled Fighting Stallions and depict two stallions in an intensive battle. The sculpture is meant to evoke the wild spirit and beauty of these animals.
Rocks from Crazy Horse Mountain. Wood carving of it. That's neat, ain't it? This is the different phases of the mountain as it was shown in each year. Wild Bill Hickok.
Along with rock removal, the carvers have other work to be done. As the shape of the sculpture changes rapidly, the crew must think about access. Recent road work and also fabrication of staircases help the carvers be most efficient by ensuring they can get the tools they need to the areas that are being carved. Also relocated the pointing machine from its placement on top of Crazy Horse's left index finger to an equipment storage area. Finished carving will now be able to take place in the area that was not accessible before moving the pointing machine.
Although I did not know who Crazy Horse was before I got to the museum, I had heard about him all my life. He was a prideful man. All he wanted was for his people to be happy and left alone. You know, you can learn a lot through heritage.
All those signs should say that when the thunder rolls going indoors. Yes. Here. Get some money out of there. Chief Joseph, this famous quotation by Chief Joseph of the Nez Perce, is an excerpt from the speech he made when he surrendered. Hear me, my chief, I am tired. My heart is sick and sad. From where the sun now stands, I will tell General Howard I know his heart, what he told me before I have in my heart. I am tired of fighting. Our chiefs are killed. Looking Glass is dead. The old men are all dead. It is the young men who say yes or no.
You know, The more I walk around, I get a sense of what the American Indian heritage was. Crazy Horse was a Lakota leader and a war chief, known for his courage and resistance against the U.S. federal government's attempts to control their lands. He was born into the Oglala Lakota band and became a primitive figure in the Great Sioux War of 1876, notably leading warriors in the Battle of the Little Bighorn. He was respected for his commitment to preserving the Lakota way of life and defending their traditional land. Also at the museum was other chiefs that had been in wars across the Indian lands. Even the survivors of Little Bighorn can be seen on the walls of the museum. You know, I know at that time things were different, and I know that we had to move westward. But today, we at least can all get along together and enjoy the beauty and the great American plains.
And this is the gift shop here at the Crazy Horse Memorial.
There's your little buffalo grabbing chicken.
And that, my friends, is a visit to the Crazy Horse National Monument. And it's getting crowded now, isn't it? We got here early and was able to go through and see everything. And it really was a good time.
Walked 100 miles and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I find my way and get off of this lonely road. Off of this lonely road, 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 off of this lonely road. And get off of this lonely road.